Watch through to the end of this video to hear what the repair might cost. If you drive a 2016, 2021 CX-3, 2017, 2023 CX-5, 2018, 2021 Mazda 6, 2019, 2023 Mazda 3, or 2020, 2023 CX-30, this matters. Have you tried to top off coolant and it feels like the system will not accept it? Do you see the radiator neck stay full, then suddenly drop, then rise again? Some owners describe it as the coolant refusing to go down, like something is blocking it. A common clue is recent cooling system work, a drain, flush, hose replacement, or thermostat. Another clue is a low coolant level later, even though you swear you filled it. The main symptom shows while filling. The neck looks full, drops, then rises, or even overflows. It feels like the engine won't accept coolant because air is trapped deep inside the system. It's not a leak. It's a large air pocket acting like a plug, preventing proper circulation and making the reservoir level change later. Now, let's get straight to the simple fix, because it is surprisingly easy. Turn the vehicle's ignition completely off. Do not open the radiator cap until then. Make sure the key is out. Confirm the car has no power to its electronic modules. With ignition off, the coolant control valve is not stuck closed during filling, so trapped air can escape. That lets coolant move into the engine normally. On these Mazdas, the valve can close with ignition on, even if the engine isn't running. If you keep filling with ignition on, air stays trapped and pushes coolant back. That can leave hidden air pockets, and the coolant level can change later. This is not a recall. Think of it like a service bulletin. SA-065-22. Campaign 1025751. The dealer explanation is simple. The valve closes with ignition on, trapping air. Air compresses and moves unpredictably in tight passages, so the level can look fine now, then drop later once the air finally shifts. Refill with ignition off and recheck later. When a Mazda dealer technician refills one of these systems, they follow a specific procedure. You can use the same method at home. Start with a completely cool engine. Safety is priority. Never open a hot system. Ensure the ignition is fully off and the key is out. Now, safely remove the radiator cap. Begin filling very slowly through the radiator neck. Use the correct Mazda FL22 coolant. Pour a little, then pause. Watch for air bubbles to come up. You may see the level drop as a pocket escapes. That's a good sign. Continue slow fill and pause until the level holds at the neck. Fill the reservoir to the full line. Do not overfill. Securely reinstall the radiator cap. Start the engine and let it idle. Set the heater to hottest. Fan on low to circulate through the heater core. Monitor until normal operating temperature. Wait for the cooling fans to cycle on and off. Shut the engine off and let it cool again. Recheck levels when cool. Top off as needed. You should now have a properly bled, air-free system. More tips from the trenches, DIY and professional insights. Be patient. Fill as slowly as possible. A spill-free funnel that seals to the neck helps bleed air. Let gravity work. When the funnel level drops, coolant is moving into the engine. During the first warm-up, gentle 30-second revs to around 2,000–2,500 RPM can help dislodge small bubbles. This increases water pump speed and circulation. If you hear gurgling behind the dash, air is still in the heater core. Do another bleed cycle if needed. Shops may use a vacuum fill tool to remove virtually all air and pull coolant in cleanly. Inspect the radiator cap seals, hoses and clamps. Tiny weeps can invite air back in over time. Let's talk costs. Good news, most cases aren't a broken part, just procedure. DIY may only cost a jug of Mazda FL22, typically $25 to $40. Independent shops often charge about $100 to $250 for proper bleed and verification. Dealers may quote around $150 to $300. If overheating occurred, extra diagnostics and parts can add up. Thermostats, warped plastics, even head gasket checks. Shops may pressure test and check for exhaust gases in coolant. Address a dropping coolant level quickly to keep costs low. For most owners, the correct refill and bleed solves it and prevents escalation. Refill with ignition off, fill slowly, vent air, and recheck when cool. Hopefully this helps you fix it quickly and cheaply. Like, subscribe, and comment down below.